always hustles.
Yeah, and he fights for position down low. A terrific screener, does a lot of that dirty work. And he's also very good at passing the basketball. You know, a lot more skilled, particularly in the pick and roll, than maybe people give him credit for. He can hurt a defense in a surprising number of ways.
Here is Kersey. Ray Allen picking up that last basket, and he gets the bucket.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Here's Galloway, covered by Wall. Passes it to Porzingis. No good off the back of the rim.
Talking about Gortat, he was a late second-round draft choice in 2005. His first 4 years in the league, highly underwhelming. Now, over the last 4 years, he's averaged around 13 points, 9 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks per game. Those are good numbers.
And the Knicks with possession here. After the basket by Washington. Anthony, he's on target from 8 feet out.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
All with it, it's Durant on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. That one's on Anthony.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there, Greg, to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagrammed.
The first one falls.
And getting back to Marcin Gortat, his dad was a successful light heavyweight boxer in Poland, so clearly you see where the toughness comes from. And Marcin's mom was on the Polish national team in volleyball, so you know where the blocking and ball skills come from. I guess we'd have to call him a chip off the old blocks.
We all know about Durant's injury last season. Strange because he was the model of health pretty much before that.
He really was. I mean, just rarely missed extended time. And factoring he, along with Westbrook, two guys who have been really the model of durability. Health is something he nor the fans will ever take for granted again.
Here is Kersey. Shot from the low post is good. Kersey's got 6 points.
You know, a quick note about Kevin Durant and his ability to stay on the floor. Prior to last season, he played in 97% of all games that he could have. That's high-level durability there.
Now here's Anthony. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time and time again. And thinking about how much Durant has played, that 97% of games played is for international play and playoffs. That's an incredible amount of games that he's suited up for. You wonder if it just wore down his body.
And the Wizards with possession, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even larger.
Now let's go over to Doris Burke, who spoke with Derek Fisher. Doris?
Gentlemen, he's looking for them to come in and tie the season series of 2 games apiece, and he wants their big men to be that front line in both senses of the phrase. He said, we know they can provide a big-time presence inside, shot blocking and everything else. I think the rest of our guys feed off of that. Kevin will see if their front court can give them the boost they're looking for.
Thanks, Doris. So defense, it looks like, coming first for them today.
That's their identity. That's what they're all about. Their defense is really what sparks them.
And that has to be their spark if they're going to be successful. I mean, everything for them starts at the defensive end of the floor.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Anthony's got his second basket of the game.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
It's blocked. Here's Galloway. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to the Pistons in Detroit. Here's Gortat, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Wizards leading by 8. Here's Garnett, and he goes in for the dunk.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
It's stolen by Wall. And he's going up for the alley-oop, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Offensive rebound. Allen passes to Carmelo. Good on the triple. Anthony's got his 3rd basket of the night.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Kersey, good.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
And it's slammed in by Garnett.
You have got to be kidding me.
Well, talk about taking things into your own hands.
I tell you what, that's one of those plays where you want to get credit for not only the bucket, but also the assist.
Here's Allen, following the score by Kevin Garnett. Again, the miss by Anthony.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
There's the pass to Porzingis. Outside Anthony. Pass to Porzingis. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And guys, Porzingis was almost a rookie last season, but he opted to pull out of the early entry and wait a year for this past summer's draft. Seems to have worked out for him as far as how his draft stock has changed.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Greg, you're right with Porzingis. It made sense for him to wait one more year. Clark has a lot to learn, but still comes over, as a much talked about player, a much better player than had he declared last season.
I agree with you, yet he'll still need time to develop, but all the ingredients are there. He's got a chance to be a really good player.
Yeah, the Latvian had a great shot for his height, and there'll be an interesting stretch for in the NBA.
Good call.
Here's Allen. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Back to Wall. Kersey kicks to Garnett. Deflects the pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
A moment now to see the stats for Durant. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, he averaged 25 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. So much of what this team does revolves around his offense.
Well, his mindset allows him to stack those points up. He wants to carry the load, and clearly he does.
Just 3 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. That's good. And that's 13 points for Q.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
Allen against Kersey. There's Galloway. Pass to Porzingis. The tray. Can't get it to go. And Washington the other way now. Wall passes to Kersey. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, I'll tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Here's Galloway, covered by Wall. Here's Porzingis. That misses off the backboard.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see. Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to the Detroit Pistons. It's Anthony with the drive, and the Knicks miss again.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Kersey. Second shot opportunity. Another one falls for Washington.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Here's Galloway, covered by Wall. Here's Galloway, 6 on the shot clock. Rejected by Wall. They retain possession. That's good. Washington leading now by 17. It's tipped. Up top, Kersey. Back to Durant. Gortat dishes to Durant. Gortat, the pass to Kersey. Another one falls for Washington.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Here's Galloway, covered by Wall. Lopez a screen. Here's Galloway. Wall grabs the board.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they've brought that comes into play.
1:49 left in the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something right. And it's Gortat finishing it off.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnover.
Buries it down low. Gortat's got 6.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
New York moving the ball around. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish.